Rod, it's this is our first opportunity to talk for the 2023 season. So let's go back a little bit
Okay.
and talk about training camp and how things went. You guys, as always, have some things to deal with in terms of smoke and weather and heat. But talk about how the team came together and how things went in the summer.
Great summer leading into training camp. Really, I think our guys put in the work and were motivated. And then training camp, so fun to be together after being apart all summer. And first time with that team, 40 plus freshmen now joining our team and getting everybody together. So fun. I thought it was a really great training camp. I thought our coaches did a good job with the plan. I love adversity in training camp because we're going to have adversity all season. So when we can face smoke and facility issues, we can face heat, we can face the rain. We had some things that kind of altered some things. That's good. How are we going to respond to that? It's great practice. And then, you see leaders step up, and I really like our senior class. I really like our leaders. I think they did a great job during training camp.
You had kind of a unique opening to the season with an exhibition type game, but treated exactly as any normal game would be treated. Did that turn out in the way that you had hoped it would in terms of getting everybody a chance to play? We had a great environment here for an opening day, great weather, warm weather. Just talk about your impressions of how that turned out, which obviously wasn't an ideal situation, but made the best of what you had.
Yeah, really grateful for that game. First of all, that game allowed us to start training camp 7 days earlier and have that much more time to prepare for our pass game. So it was really, really huge. It was a unique opponent. It wasn't just any opponent. It was like playing family. It was the head coach of that opponent, the father of our captain, defensive captain, and somebody we really know and love. So it made it really unique that it was a team that we knew well. They're an upstart program that is really taking leaps and bounds but aren't there yet. So we knew that the score differential could be unique. We don't know exactly what it's going to be. But that actually played out better than anticipated. They really were well coached and really made us work for things and made us better and learned some things about ourselves that we needed to have. But still, at the same time, we're able to play a lot of players. So it was almost turned out to be best case scenario from how it played out on the field, from injuries, we also wanted to respect that team and not win 100-0. So it seemed like the other team felt like they got something out of it. They got better as well as us. So really, really thankful for how it played out.
First official game was this past Saturday in La Grande, Oregon, a place the Pirates hadn't been since 2005. Interesting game with the Mountaineers. We started out a little slow. We're behind the whole first half, and then a switch flipped. Take us back through that game and what you take out of it.
Yeah, they're a good team, and playing at their place, I think they took it to us a little bit early on, which was, again, awesome to see how is our team going to respond, what are we made of. And so they're a different team than they were a year ago. They have a new offensive coordinator, a new quarterback, some things that really were challenging for our defense. So again, what I really liked is end of the first half, defense stepped up and made a big play with a Daniel McKiernan interception. Offense steps on the field and does something with it, capitalized. I felt like offense and defense combined right before half to really get us some momentum. I think there's a lot of confidence at halftime, and then fun to see our guys really take over in the third quarter.
You're going back on the road this week, our one long plane trip of the season, Southern California, Chapman University. Officially, they have no game, but they had an interesting situation in their opener 2 Saturdays ago at Pacific and were rained out, lightninged out. Do you have film on them from that game? What do you see about them? What do you know about the Panthers?
Yes, we do have that film. Talked to the coach a few times. Obviously, they're disappointed in how that had to play out after a long trip up to the Portland area. They're a very good football team. Defensively, they make it hard on you. They a little bit different front. They're bringing people from different places. We'll need to be able to have a great vision and pick up all the different things that they're doing. They're a little bit undersized, but very active and physical. That undersized is not a negative for them. I'm sure it's a strength of their ability to rally to the ball, get to the ball, be athletic, defeat blocks, get off blocks. So a little bit different than what we faced this past week. And then for them offensively, they have a very good quarterback, maybe the player of the year in the conference, or at that level, and a very experienced running back that we faced the last time we went down there. So I think, and a very, as always, very active and physical offensive line. So it'd be a real challenge for us to stop them. They're two-dimensional, good running team and passing team. So great challenge, great environment. Love playing at Chapman in a night game.